Good afternoon. It's Mark. Well, the demise of Wingnut Wings, Sir Peter Jackson's fabulous model company focusing on Great War aircraft a couple years ago, hit us all hard. And not long afterwards, there was news and speculation that Richard Alexander, the artistic head within Wingnut Wings, was going to be forming with some of the key personnel a new company. And indeed, that did happen. After perhaps a year or so, news came out that the first product, or model kit set, as they say in New Zealand, the Spitfire MkIa, would be coming out from Kotare, a kingfisher bird of New Zealand residents, and that this would be the first product sold by the revised Phoenix-like company with some of the same artists, but new ownership and funding. I put in my pre-order as soon as it was available to order this kit around about September of last year. The kit arrived, or I should say kit set, as they say in New Zealand, arrived yesterday. I expect that there will be a flood of unboxing videos on YouTube as these kits arrive all over the world. And here is my version. It'll be a bit different. I'm not really into unboxing videos for reasons that I won't go into, so I may do mine in a slightly different way. First of all, I'm only going to take one of the sets of the plastic out of the bag at this moment, and I'm not sure to what extent my iPhone will do justice, but I can tell you my finger rubbing against the surface confirms what my eye sees. The quality of the styrene and the quality of the etching, detailing, rivets, lines is absolutely superb. This, of course, is the upper and lower wing. I believe there are 5 different sprue sets. They're all amazing, including the clear plastic. Probably just as important to Wingnut Wings devotees is we've got instructions. The manual format looks almost, and in fact is pretty much, I get better light here, identical. Now that might be whited out, sorry, to what you get with one of the heritage Wingnut Wings kits. Just superb, 20 plus page manual, a gem, a collector's item in its own right. And I happen to be somewhat dyslexic when it comes to model instructions, and have always appreciated Wingnut Wings for the way they highlight, show where pieces go, make a beautiful build just that much easier, with superb painting and livery options. The key one featured being Al Deere, the famous New Zealand pilot who flew for the RAF during World War II, not surprisingly. But 4 other options, available, and just beautiful period piece photographs. The team, of course, is headed by Richard Alexander. The amazing box art was done by a different artist than who did the latter box art for Wingnut Wings, but this was a little bonus feature that was thrown in. Frameable, 16 by 10, 16 by or so print of Al Deere's Spitfire MkIa, which of course replicates or as a beautiful print version of what's on the box art. Of course, the true test of a model is not how it looks in the box or how it feels to the touch, but how it goes together. And believe me, I will be building this beautiful Spitfire. I have little doubt, given who's behind it all, that the fit and the quality of construction will be as superb as all of the wingnut wings, or almost all of the wingnut wings planes were from the predecessor era. And just as a closeout, maybe a long closeout, I want to read something from the fella who partnered up with Richard Alexander to launch Kotare. This actually came as a bonus.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah. No, not yet. I'll be with you in a bit.
Okay.
Isaac was asking just now whether I was ready to start the Churchill model, but I'll finish this up first. Okay. So, a lovely letter from the proprietor, who is a veterinarian in New Zealand named Mark Robson. This to me makes it all worthwhile of having participated in a pre-order and getting this kit. And he talks about his history and love of building models as a kid, the inspiration of his father, sorry about the wind here, and how he came into contact with Richard Alexander and where they're going. And I'll just close. It's a beautiful letter, but I want to close with what he wrote at the end of this letter, which I think is much worth his framing as the box art. And it says, "For you, the modeler, a business does not exist without customers." Sorry, the wind is blowing here. And I want to thank everyone who has bought one of our Spitfires or who buys one of our future kits. Richard and I dream big. There are multiple projects in development right now, and the list of subjects we want to do is endless, and to be frank, unattainable. We will have fun trying. Rest assured that we read almost all the internet message boards, all of your emails to us, and all of the relevant Facebook posts, and we have recording devices in your modeling clubs and pubs. Well, that last bit may not be true. Suffice to say, we know the wish lists, and we know who wants a Defiant, we know who wants a Heinkel 112. We will try to oblige, but the subjects have to be of interest to at least one of us, that being Richard and Mark, and be moderately commercially viable. I have been thinking a great deal about the model company Matchbox. Contrary to most public opinions about this brand, the plastic modeling division was apparently nicely profitable. It was dragged down by other parts of the business. The principle of 4 to 5 surefire sellers and then a risky subject serves as an example to me. So to all those who say, "Oh, how boring a Spitfire," I counsel patience. Please build our models, post pics, and enjoy. Cheers, Mark Robson. Well, that's a fitting close. I hope the light worked okay. I shot this outdoors with a lot of wind, but that's my version of an unboxing that really wasn't unboxing. You can take it to the bank that the plastic is beautiful. Yes, I've made note of the appropriate sink marks and all of that other BS. Sorry, I should not get editorializing here. And if this goes together, as I expect it will, like the other Wingnut Wings kits, it's going to be a superb gain for the modeling community. So there it is, Kotare's first model the Spitfire Mark 1A. Thanks for watching.